An enemy has left the game. Yo-ho-ho! I'll take that.
Alright everyone, welcome back. We're going to once again playing the best character in the game, Ullr, voted by People's Magazine 2015 as the sole carry of any game in Smite.
Yes.
Not really, but anyways. And today we are going to be playing him in the solo lane, because people are nice and they like giving you your position.
That's too bad.
And yeah, pretty much. But no, he I think it was top elo. I'm not sure who wanted to, but they wanted ADC, so I said no problem, I'll go solo. Not a big deal. Looks like they have a Chalk. There's nothing Chalk's really gonna do. So I've muted my team. Not like I'm salty at him or anything like that. I just want to focus on what I'm doing. Try to be as clear to you guys as I can. Let you know what I'm thinking of in the game. Also, it's pretty good to not rely on calls and stuff like that, and to get used to seeing on the map itself when you're getting rotated on or things like that. It just helps you be a little bit more aware. I'm not opposed to communication or anything like that. Don't take it the wrong way. Securing this blue buff here. By the way, I think I'm recording in 720p right now. Just a little heads up. I'm trying to get 1080 worked out because I'm always trying to get that good quality stuff out there. So I'm working on getting a new hard drive right now. So hopefully that'll work out. We'll see. Anyways, distractions. Back to the game. Chalk walks. I wait till he walks through the minions to shoot my 1, get a little free harass, and then I shoot my 3 when he's standing next to him.
Let's switch it up.
Just keep walking up, get a little free harass on him here. So, one thing I want you to focus on in solo lane is just getting farm over them. You just want to push the wave as fast as you can and try to make him miss as much gold as you can. So every time a tower hits a minion, you should be aware of it by now, but he misses the gold for that entire minion. So he missed 1, he missed 2, he missed 3, 4, 5, 6. He just missed an entire wave because he tried to poke me instead of last hitting those minions right there. So anytime you're playing like a ranged character against a melee and solo lane, or just someone who clears better, that's your sole objective. You don't have to do any crazy plays or anything like that. Just push the wave into his tower and just make him miss that. If he's gonna sit there and harass you, well then more power to you. Oh, and then here he tries to get a little over aggressive, you know. Make him pay for it. Nothing really too earth-shattering there. He just ran into a full wave. I think he took a lot of minion damage too, but... yeah. Might be a little slower pace than my other games I've had. You know, being solo lane, this is what you do. This is what you need to expect if you want to play solo or main solo or anything like that. A lot of farm. And pretty much it. I'm surprised that I got a kill this early. I don't know why he jumped in on me like that. He could have been a lot more passive.
Take this. Let's switch it up.
So I decided to back. Finish up trans, no need to stay. Get that stacking up. I decided to sell these because I know if this Hoonbats ever decides to gank me, if he has half a brain when he ganks me, I'll probably die. So decided to pick up one of these. If you have Transcendence and you are solo, so you're going to have a blue buff spinning around you 80% of the time anyways, there's no reason to need mana pots at any point in the game after the very start, so that's why I got rid of those. Probably going to need the health because he's got his 3 for sustain, so. They try to gank, he ults, I'm like, alright, I'm not going to go chase that man, he's out.
been slain.
I think I told them here to just hang mid. I don't know, they're just kind of wasting time if they come over here. I mean, it's chalk. Most of the time he's just going to heal up anyways. Hoonbats is lucky he jumped. He almost met a an early retirement. For some ungodly reason, Poseidon is still in the solo lane. As you can see, Scylla is pushing waves into his tower. And he's still over here. Got a little frustrated, but you know. Hopefully you got the message. No big deal. It's one thing to, you know, come over and gank, but you don't just want to be hanging out in the solo lane. If the mid laner is over here, then a smart team would just go straight to Ullr, especially when they saw 3 over here. It's I know it's a little early, but still, it's something to be aware of.
Let's switch it up.
Decided to keep poking the tower here. Getting free damage on it. I noticed that Hoonbats could easily gank me right now and I'd probably die, so run over here, drop that. Thought he was starting blue. Was going to try to steal it. Apparently it's still on cooldown. I'll try to avoid that whenever you can. No point in taking unnecessary damage. I think he tried to teleport. No, he didn't. Okay, that was some other point of the game. 1 point he tried to stop my back and 2 to his axe, and he just completely waited too long, and he just looked like a doofus under his tower, spinning around in circles. Anyways, pick up some boots. I don't feel the need to get beads at this point in the game. Hoonbats hadn't been over here, but one other time, and when he was, he didn't do anything. So as long as I play smart, it should be fine. Hardly taking any damage from Chalk's 1. It actually looks like he's like leveling up his 3 or something. I'm not sure what he's doing. But regardless, back to farming. The life of the solo laner. Another thing to note, so now that I'm back in here, I want to try to whittle him down at the same time taking the tower. So if he's going to just walk up, miss my axe because I'm bad, but I'm just going to kind of poke him down, just gradually. Don't need to go crazy and try to 100 to 0 him. Got him down to half health. That's 50% of a kill right there. So watch what happens here. I'm sitting here stacking the wave like I've been doing all game, and I'm saving my 1. I see that my 3 is about to come off cooldown, and this man is at half health. So I know he's going to try to run up, you know, try to clear the wave, you know, do whatever, tosses 1, same time I'm doing my thing. But instead of doing that, since I know that I've already got him down to half health, now I decided to go on him. I could have tried to go full on, you know, on him earlier and just wasted a bunch of resources, but, you know, be patient, you know. You've got one of the most annoying pokes and most consistent if you can hit it in the game. So jump in, hit my 3, hit my 1, switch, do a full combo. And yeah. Pretty much that's it. That's how you should be playing Ullr, playing any character. You know? The idea is you just want to try to poke them while clearing the wave at the same time. And when you see an opportunity, you just go on them. So I'm checking buffs right now. Looks like they already got blue and speed. Sad. No big deal. Like I said, work on that. Work on hitting the wave, you know, and if they're trying to move up, you know, hit the 3 on them. You still got your 1 for the wave, so use your 3 for wave clear early. But I'd say after about the level 4 mark, if they're not full clearing the wave and you're doing fine, I would say start using it to poke. You gotta be careful because you lose a little bit of wave clear there, but yeah, I should work on that. So anyways, Hoonbats comes over, axe him out of his 2, hit a little combo on him. Use a sniper Scylla. The Scylla's hurting right now. I see her there. She's at about third health. Poseidon, you know, he planned that. He said, 10 more HP than I needed. Don't have to check out your Turtle Beaches on, but I just heard Scylla ult, and I think I can run or stay. This is what we like to call a know what you're about moment. You know, if you don't know what you're about, just, hey, no shame, run away, run back to the base, call it a day. No big deal. Me, I'm thinking, alright, she's gonna ult me. I can either jump over her one and then try to axe her, or I can just axe her right away and then just try to do the bow combo. And I think I saved my 3 here just in case anyone ganks, so that way I can jump away from them if they show up, just in case. So the main thing is don't try this if you don't think you can hit the axe. If I would have missed this, I probably would have died. You know, when something like that happens, you gotta let them know what just happened. You know, I got a little hype, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, and then I incurred the wrath of the bronze fiber right here. I don't know. She apparently is not fond of the spam taunt, you know. You know, hits me up with the little bit of the BM. No problem. I say, hey, you look like this dead person I know. So anyways, going back to the build, I'm going Soul Eater. It's the probably the most standard build I use now. I think I went Aussie last game, but I'd say Soul Eater overall is just a lot easier. Probably the better item to get as it stands. Aussie got nerfed. Aussie was the meta for the longest time until it got nerfed and Soul Eater got buffed. So I see Poseidon kind of getting collapsed on over here in mid, so I try to go help him out a little bit. Looks like Sylvanas came in, had his back. I see this Hoonbats here. This is the longest wall in history that I can't jump over. I missed that because I'm bad. Barely miss an axe. Scylla decides to spam a little laugh. So just a fair warning, I remember these comments, by the way. You know, if I get these comments in the middle of the game, I will remember who sends them to me. And if I get any opportunity to go out of my way and kill you, I will probably take it. Throws out a random 2. Yeah, spam a little taunt. Tell her that I've dealt with way worse than the likes of her. True story, no exaggeration. Yeah, anyways, just come back to farm and don't ever neglect your tower. If you take one thing away from this video, I'm not saying stay in solo, you know, as you can see, I've rotated mid, you know, a few times. You don't want to sit over here forever, but do not, when you're ahead, just give up your tower for anyone. I see the Coon here. As soon as I see that chalk hole, I want to get out because I don't have eyes on Scylla, so I back up. But anyways, if you're winning your lane, don't give up your tower. Make sure your wave is pushed before you rotate. I'd say that's the #1 mistake. People, even in, you know, Diamond Master level games, they just forget about their tower. That's why characters like Loki seem so broken and OP to people, because he's a split pusher, you know? He's designed to just sit there and split push all game. And it's not like the character's inherently OP, it's just that the concept of split pushing is, I mean, it's annoying to people because it works. You know, if you're gonna rotate to mid when a wave is pushing in solo lane, well then 80 to 90% of the time, I wouldn't say it's that often, but if they're smart, if it's a smart team you're playing against, all they're gonna do in mid when you rotate, they're gonna call it out. They're gonna say, hey, do left solo lane, and they're just gonna sit under their tower. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna come over, you're gonna leech a wave off mid, you're gonna cut his XP and farm in half that he would have gained. The solo laner is gonna get a free wave, and he's gonna get damage on your tower. So #1, push that before you rotate. So as you can see, I ran straight to mid, decided to do solo. You know, name the game is taking towers, so I just run mid, take about half its health away. It was a little underrated what I just did there, but that was actually, yeah, that's a big play. If you can take half a turret's health like that with no one there, I mean, that's, like I said, I didn't say it yet, but hey, turrets don't respawn.
Your right tower is under attack.
Turrets do not respawn. So anyways, I see him on my turret right now, so I rotate over. You know, Sir K gets ulted, hit the axe. I save my one here because I see him start to run towards the wave, and I always save it, so the moment when they run through it, I can clear the minions while hitting them. Shot goes down, I hear the Hunbat's ult go off. So, he's got nothing on me right now. He's got no abilities. I think he's got a 2, so I just sit here, axe him. Miss my axe, because I'm bad. On him, and then I 3 him, would have killed him, except he had Geb shield on him. So sad. Run up here, get a little thirsty, run in, stop his back. If he hadn't had the presence of mind to back up right there, he would have definitely died because I was about to 3 him. You know him. He was smart. He backed up a little bit. Siding over here, taking the buffs, doing his thing. We come over here. See the speed buffs up, you know. Hey, if we got soul lane completely pushed, might as well take the buffs. Taking the speed buff from the jungler is one of the most useful things you can do as solo. Besides, you know, winning lane, obviously. But if you can deny their jungler speed buff, I mean, it's a lot bigger impact than you think.
Let's switch it up.
So anyways, I could have rotated mid or something like that, but I saw there's a little bit of a wave. I went and did blue just in case Chalk would come doing cheeky, like come down and take mine after I took his. Sure enough, saw him there. You know, you always want to secure your buffs when they're up, you know. Like I said, rotate when you can, but not when it's unnecessary. You know, if you've got stuff to protect in your jungle, you know, there's really no reason to be rotating mid unless you got, you know, 3-man collapsed on and your soul lane is on the way too. You know, like that. You know, like if you have eyes on your soul laner, when he goes like gold or something like that, then hey, rotate. But if you don't, you need to have your wave pushed. Right here, for whatever reason, Chalk with Mystic Mail is too afraid to walk up and take some autos on the chest, so put quite a bit of damage on the tower. If you're ever in this position where you're the Chalk, the smart thing to do is just stand in front of the tower. I mean, you're already tanky with Mystic Mail. Being a warrior and you have a heal, the smart thing to do is just sit there, take a couple autos, let me take aggro, and then I'll take damage from the tower. But he didn't do that there, so kind of messed up. Here, save my axe, jump, easy kill.
Let's switch it up. All it takes is one shot.
Decided to let Scylla know that I'm coming. I said, hey, I still remember earlier. Don't think I'll let you off the hook this easy. Sadly, Chalk walks over instead of her. And this is what we call fishing right here. Looking for kills.
All it takes is one well shot. I've dealt with way worse than the likes of you.
Don't always recommend it, but I got a little bit of a beef right here, so I'm fishing. You know? Huh. Let's switch it up. See the blues up, decided to take that. I already got the wave push, so not too much of a threat here. Got ward coverage. So.
Let's switch it up.
Yeah, pretty much. Just rinse and repeat. See the waves coming? Could back right there, but you know, if he stays like Hunbats is right now, then that's a wave that goes into the tower, and that could be the tower going down right there. So, always want to choose your backs. So here, another instance, I see people back here. A lot of times, don't want to back right here. You got another wave coming. It's already at where their tower used to be. If you back and he stays, pushes wave, then your tower goes down. Not really sure why Triquette's over here, but... So I think I decided to take this. Yeah, because I see it spawning. I hear Chalk uses kit, so I decided to blow mine. I know he's not going to come over here and steal this.
Let's switch it up.
And we got a little fight breaking out, so I decided to rotate over, you know.
An ally has been slain.
Surcat goes down. Not too worried about it. So normally, if they're ahead, hang on real quick, do a little combo, you know, hit some autos. She seemed to enjoy the last spam taunt, so I give her a little bit more. Not to BM or anything, but if you're gonna call me an idiot and stuff like that, all I'm saying is bring the lube. Bring the lube. Don't worry though. Fortunately in this game there are respawn timers, so I will see Scylla again. Here, I don't know what this dude was doing. I don't know what planet he was living. I think my axe hit there. Yeah, my axe hit. That's why he's still there. Shibalanke going balls to the wall over here right after we get Gold Fury. I'm like, man, I might as well try to get this kill because it looks like he's gonna die anyway. Harassing Gap here a little bit, not really looking to hard commit. Shibalanke gets absolutely roasted by the Scylla because he's sitting there autoing with like 100 health left, but you know. What are you gonna do?
I'll take that.
Start going into crit here. So the build I'm using right now is the build I use, I would say, the majority of the time. You know, I think the Soul Leader and Executioner and 2 crit Rage and Deathbringer, I think it's probably the best right now that you could use. You know, if you're not using like a Devos build, like if you're, I would say if you're Rama or Apollo or on her, you know, by all means use the Devos build, which I can show you in another video if y'all would like. But on Ullr or anyone that uses trans, I would say go with this. You know, Artemis, Shibalanke, go with this build. There's other ones you could use. You could use Hasten. You know, a lot of people like using Hasten. Makes you survive a little bit longer. You could use Aussie over Soul Eater. Not too fond of it since the nerf. But this is, in my opinion, probably the best one you could use. Let's see Hunbats over here. Chilling out. You know, trying to farm my wave. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I'm somehow missing melee autos, don't know how, I'm bad. Decided to save my beast. Missed my axe, because again I'm bad. But I don't miss my one. I decided to save my beast just because I'm so far ahead of him. Normally, in a situation like that, if it's a Hunbats and you're even level, he would probably wreck you. He would definitely wreck you if you didn't use beast, but even if you did, yeah. A Hunbat's the same level as you, still going to hit pretty hard with his passive, and he would normally have Deathbringer by then, so he would definitely be hurt. Anyways, let's see, what is this? Y'all hear that? That is the Chimes of Revenge that you were hearing right now. Surcat throws out the ult, jumps on her, gets absolutely obliterated, and Let her know that I'm still in the game and that I still remember that joyful, absolutely joyful conversation we had earlier. And yeah, give her that express ticket, courtesy of me, back to the base. I see Hoon doing my speed buff. I say thank you. Eats 30 autos. Oh my god, I don't even know what to say about that. Shock throws out a random ult. I missed my axe. Kept coming in, throwing at his ult. We got ult, we got beads, things are going down. Cupid comes in, I said no thank you. I've had enough for today. And this whole time, my team was doing the right thing. They saw me going way deep, going ham. They didn't say, hey, save Ullr. They didn't say that. Good. That is what I like to see. They said, hey, let's do the fire giant. And so we get a free fire out of that. Because they were smart. Here, I'm being dumb. Don't do that. As soon as you get fired, just back. Don't be dumb like me. Just back. Sylvanas coming over like the goon he is. Bails me out of trouble. Says, don't worry, man. I got you. I said thanks. My man.
That'll come in.
Here I was deciding what I should go. If I wanted to get Rage or Deathbringer. Decided to get Rage so I can finish my actives. Because it's getting pretty late in the game, and you won't have your beads finished, I'd say, by about 18 to 19 minutes. You know, sooner the better, especially if you're a mid laner. Mid laners need beads 3 as soon as they can. I wouldn't say rush it or anything, but sooner the better. Serket throws out the ult here. She gets ulted. She sees me. She's like, you know what? Hey man, that Ullr, he's probably gonna kill that Shock. She doesn't even budge. She says, you know what? I believe in my man. I'm gonna farm this wave up. I said, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Attack left lane.
As I tell them to attack over there, I see Serket getting goon squatted. Come back, try to save her. A little too late. Mistimed my 3 here. I tried to get it right after Aegis. Crit a couple times. See my favorite person in the world here. Misses the ult. 3s as soon as I throw my axe. I know she's gonna 1 me. I'm waiting. Blink past it. Pop my 2. Miss 4 billion autos in the process. And easy kill, I would say. I think she has a mental breakdown at this point. Starts the BM training again. Sees her Smite career crumbling before her eyes. Trading some BM. Don't do this. Just go in the game. I'm having a little bit of fun with her now. I'm actually hoping to just continue the BM. Oh man, she was cracking me up. Anyways, I see my team going ham over there. I said, you know what? I can't be waiting around for my tank to show up. I'm just gonna go up and take this real quick.
They're gonna need more than that. Enemy has been slain.
Lifesteal up a bit, and yeah. Let's you know, she's still going on. She said, wait a minute, you didn't solo me? And I said, oh my, thank you so much. You're right, I didn't solo you. I 1v2'd you and Hoonbat. So, anyways. Round of applause for Scylla, you know, hyping up the game a little bit. Keeping it interesting. I always enjoy when people getting smashed on decide to BM. And then I think she starts messaging me, blowing up my inbox. I don't think I read any of them here. This Scylla was just so tilted out, man. Said something like, I made fun of her damage. She said Scylla late game damage. That's why. Like the comment that Scylla doesn't have good late game damage is what she was saying. When Scylla, I don't know if you've ever played Scylla, but Scylla late game is one of the dirtiest things in the world. Like Scylla doesn't do anything early. That her late game is what she's known for. But anyways, not for her. BM train. entering the station. You know, everyone's getting off. Looking at the stats here, another solid game. You know, games where you die less are games that you win more. You can finish a game without dying. That is your ultimate objective. You know, it's time wasted when you're dead. You can't do anything useful for your team when you're dead. So solo, it's kind of boring in my opinion. I hate playing solo if I don't have to. I think I'm gonna play Osiris next game because someone asked. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do for him. Show him how I play it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm gonna be working on getting my videos in 1080p if I can. So I'm gonna be messing around with that for the next game. So alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the feedback, and hope y'all enjoyed.